Why do women seem to lose interest in the men who treat them the best? This is a paradox that a lot of men frustrates. You treat her like a queen and she's treating you like an option. Why is this happening? In this context, being nice doesn't mean that you are a good person. It means conflict avoidant, harmony seeking, and fearful of losing something. I give you an example of this niceness at play. When you're out on a date with a woman and you really like her, you find her so beautiful, she's also intelligent, she's having everything that you look for a woman. And all of a sudden you're now experiencing this fear of losing her interest in you. You are falling into the nice guy trap. This behavior usually comes from some childhood traumas, where you didn't receive as much love from your parents, or you have made some bad experiences in other relationships that have been traumatic, and now you're constantly seeking harmony. And in order to keep the harmony, you are forgiving very much. You are tolerating a lot of disrespect. You are buying your way through love by a lot of big gestures, by doing certain things that you wouldn't want to do in the first place. So you become overly compliant. So this being the niceness that I'm talking about of the nice guy. And here's also the misconception. A lot of men believe if I do a lot of things for her, if I do these things, if I show her that I'm invested, that by that you're getting something out of it. By that she will stay and stick to you. But this is not the case. And this misconception only grows the more invested and the more time you have been giving this woman. Dating usually looks something like this. You have the man and the woman, each investing something into the relationship, into that dynamic. First you're gonna make a move, then she's gonna make a move, then you are investing a bit more, she's gonna invest a bit more, and somewhere you meet at the middle where both being equally invested. Now for the nice guy, what's happening is the moment the woman is pulling away, he sees the vacuum, he sees the void, and he has an urge to fill it. He cannot live with that dynamic because he's fearing to lose her. So what he's doing, he's filling the void. He's getting closer. And this, my friend, is a fundamental mistake that you are doing, because this is showing neediness. This neediness is something a woman hates. Women hate nice guys. They do not want this. If she's pulling away, the only thing that you can do in this scenario is to remain where you're at. So the only way how to operate this dynamic when she's pulling away is to stay where you're at. You do not go and fill the void. No, you remain busy with your own life. This will not only demonstrate to her that you actually respect yourself, but your own self-image is going to be increasing by that. You're going to feel more worthy of it because you're sticking to standards, you're knowing of your worth, and you're not having to have this impulse to fill the void. Now again, why do nice guys do this? Well, it's conditioning. It's a conditioning from a very young age where you have been screening the world and have been only felt valuable, only felt seen when you would give something, when you would be nice. The pulling away of a woman can happen for different reasons. She can be busy, she can also find you as a less valuable option, but doesn't mean that you now need to fill the void. And another reason why she's doing the pull away is to see whether you are a guy of high value. She's testing you. It's a congruence test. You are selling a certain image of yourself, of this leader, of this guy who is having his life together, who is successful. But are you also stable? Are you grounded in yourself? Because this, my friend, is a much more, or the most valuable thing that a woman is looking for. Emotional groundedness. A man who is good in his skin, who has an authentic masculine frame, who knows of his worth and is not needing to change or bend backwards to comply to anyone. He knows his truth and he speaks it out. So what do I mean by all of that? A man who knows of his truth, a man who has an authentic masculine frame, if a woman is pulling away, he's not chasing. He knows of his worth and he's remaining there. No matter the outside circumstances, you needing to be emotionally grounded is a very valuable asset for you and your life, especially in dating, because a woman wants to be led emotionally by her man. Also, the kids or the family that you're going to build with a potential woman, she's screening for that, whether you are able to lead the family into a certain direction. This is what she means that she's not feeling safe with you, because she's not getting the sense that you are grounded, that you are being present. When a man tries to please a woman too much, she feels unsafe. She knows that he would do anything for her to be pleased. That means, what if another woman comes along, or what if another person or circumstance is there? He's also going to please other people and other circumstances. He's not grounded in his frame. And this is something which you need to understand. Emotional safety. I'm not feeling safe with you. She's referring to, I'm not feeling emotional safe with you. Some women actually have the capability to say this out to you and find certain words, but the majority, they just pull away. They don't find the right word to describe what I just told you. This is what she means when she says she's not feeling safe. She's not feeling safe with you emotionally. This is a very, very important concept that you need to understand. It's not about your physique. It's not about that you're not having the resources. Man, if you can buy some dinner, have some vacations here and there, you're already good. You don't need more money. It's also not about your physique. Can you make her feel safe in your presence? Is a woman able to sway you, to move you off center emotionally? Or are you grounded? Are you good in your skin, regardless of the circumstances and regardless of who is in front of you? This is what a woman is vetting for. That is her vetting process. She's looking at the guy and she's screening for that. So if you are overly pleasing, if you're overly compliant, overly generous, and in the back of your head secretly hope for something as a return, because this is what you do, you're giving all of this with the secret contract in your head to get something out, to get the love out, to have some sex. This is not something that's going to work for you. She can sense that. It's her filtering mechanism. And this happens in very subtle qualification that you are doing from your end. So in order to change this, you need to do some work. You need to develop your authentic masculine frame. You need to be good in your skin, not playing any performance, not playing any mask, any role. This requires a lot of energy and is also draining a lot of energy from the woman. Become authentic in your skin. Be good in your skin. Second, develop a standard. You're not accepting just women into your life just because they are giving you some validation. You need to have some standards going for yourself. If you fear to lose a certain woman, it means that you do not have options, or at least you don't have options in her caliber. So if you're getting some attention from women, you're able to pull the 6 and the 7s, but you fear to lose the 9, but then become the guy who has a lot of these 9s as an option. And it's not only about the physique or the aesthetics of the woman. If there are certain traits that you like in a woman, she's not special. There are many women out there who have them. Just become attractive to them. You have to become attractive to them. And then finally, if you have the authentic masculine frame, if you have standards, naturally you're gonna have boundaries. A woman will never respect a man who is unable to leave the table. And once the respect is gone, she becomes all bitchy, she is going to be unappreciative, she is going to be disrespectful towards you. So it's sort of these two faces. You have woman with respect towards you, and then you have woman, the same woman, who has not respect from you. It comes from these behaviors that you're not being able to enforce your boundaries because you might not have any standards, because you have not an authentic masculine frame. So this is truly what you need to do. If she has crossed a line and she has been disrespectful to you, you have to have the guts to walk away. This is the only way that you're going to unlock her feminine side. This is the only way that you can have her to respect you and that you can have this genuine connection with her. Coming back to the earlier example, you both have been equally investing in. Now she's pulling away. You are not filling the void. Remain there. You're gonna see either she's gonna come back and have respect for you, or she's not there, and this sort of woman you actually don't want to have in your life. But it can never be that you are filling the void constantly. You cannot do that. That is nice guy trap that you find yourself in. Now, if I get a bit emotional here, it's because I've been there myself, and I don't want this for you to happen. This sort of relationship that you're having in a needy, nice guy behavior way are not worth it. These are toxic relationships. You are going to attract very toxic women that are going to exploit you, and you are allowing it. That's the point. You are allowing that to happen to you. So my advice to you is have abundance. Become a desirable man to women in general, to the woman that you actually like, and have plenty of options that you can choose from. You need to have many options to choose from. It doesn't mean that you have to sleep with all of them, but to be desirable in the first place, because if you're only going to focus on the few options that you have, you're going to have this nice guy behaviors. You're going to overvaluate them, and yeah, that dynamic we already described is doomed to fail. If you still have some challenges in dating, and if you want to finally solve this once and forever, then book a free discovery call with me directly. The link for that is down below in the description. We're gonna talk, I'm gonna listen to your story, I'm gonna give you honest feedback, and you're getting my help with that to solve this once for all. Once you have solved this, it's not gonna be this big question mark in your head. You're going to have a much easier life. It's going to be a life quality. You don't have to second guess anymore what is the right thing to do, what's wrong. It's gonna be gone. You're gonna have a pleasant life. If that's something that you'd like to do with me, then down below there's a link where you can schedule a free discovery call with me. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you in the next one.